We are here in the island of Zanzibar, about 5 kilometers south of Pajé. And yesterday evening we found this nice hotel which was designed to ecological standards, and we talked to Ivan whether we can make a recording, and he wants to explain the idea and the vision behind this hotel. Please, Ivan, if you could introduce yourself and give a short introduction about.
Thank you about your introduction. I'm Ivan, nice to meet you. What we're interested in is how to live your best possible life. In order to live your best possible life, you need to be able to make conscious decisions. If you have metacognitive awareness, or awareness of you living and what choices and factors affect your behavior, quickly you see that all the foods that we eat, that are packaged and processed, and all the environments that we created that are artificially cooled down or full of toxic artificial materials, make you live life not in the way that you want, but rather reactive to the environment. So in this sense, we create a resort that's from one side we take very good care of what we drink or eat, farm to table, closing the loop, making everything from scratch, including ketchup, sodas, and so on. And at the same time, there are other factors that are very important, and that's the environment, the living environment around you, the air, the temperature, and the materials that are used in your environment. And as such, next to me is my good friend Arturo Vittori. He's a very renowned architect who specializes, and actually this is his passion of life, to use recyclable materials and create sustainable communities around such projects. And I think maybe he can give a little more information on this topic.
My name is Arturo Vittori. I'm Italian, I'm an architect, and here in Zanzibar we have created an NGO, a foundation called Warka Water Zanzibar Foundation, and at the same time we're also running an architecture and design office which is called with my name Vittori. And with these two entities we have created and developed a vision, an holistic vision, starting from Zanzibar to be then scaling up to the entire Swahili region, up to impacting in the vision the entire world. So the vision is about how to live a better life. Ivan has been introducing this concept of eating better, living better, creating a better community. So as an architect, I'm really keen on how we construct the environment that is surrounding us. And architecture and the building industry, they have a huge impact on the environment. So in between constructing with industrial material, the way we are constructing everywhere today, and doing a better exercise using local and renewable and biodegradable material, so the shift is small, but is extremely important. So in our vision with this SEED initiative, we don't want to stop the human evolution to modernity, to comfort, to modern lifestyle. We want to bring into a direction where we go to a modern, let's say, appealing modern life, but in a more sustainable, ecological way. How? By using the material we always been using in the past, until maybe 100 years ago, when concrete, steel, and all these industrialized material, they arrived and have been polluting the way we are constructing our environment, and also spoiling, from my point of view, architects and construction companies. Using those materials, they are apparently easier and better to use, but in the long-term vision, we understanding now the impact they have on our health, on our, humanity. Is negative for many ways, and is also bad. So at this point, I think it's important we look back to the way we have been interacting with our environment in the past. And Zanzibar demonstrate that we can do it better, because here we have the African, let's say, culture, where we still see the way they construct using local material like earth, stone, wood. If we go to the village all around us, we still see it. In Europe, we lost this direct contact. Now this is a past that is not almost visible anymore. But here, people that are still living like this, is a reality. At the same time, you have modern cities like Dar es Salaam, Nairobi, and others. They are a copy of the Western world, but this copy is wrong, it's a lie, and this architecture is not designed for this local tropical climate. But if we look to the Bantu architecture, the Bantu is the local people, African people, they moved here in this coastal region years ago, and the Omani and Persian architecture that has been coming here in the recent time. So merging together this new technology and this different culture, so let's say the Arabic culture and the African culture, this mix has created what is called the Swahili culture, which is a language, first of all, but it also everything around it. And architecture is one of those elements. We call it the Swahili architecture. Now, I've been simplifying it. It's not only Arab and African, there is also Indian and Chinese and also European influence on this. So it's very complex and it's very interesting. And if you visit Stone Town, the old Stone Town, you can see a wonderful city built in the way the Arabic culture has been building Medina. So this labyrinthic narrow way, which is very appropriate to this climate. And everything is constructed out of limestone, which is the local material, because Zanzibar is a big coral stone that has been rising up from the ground, and earth, clay. So in our vision, we want to integrate back this way to construct material and technique for a modern architecture that will be creating a better environment and better life.
Oh, very, very nice. Thank you very much for these comprehensive insights. Is it only limited to the housing, or for example, we have been in Seychelles and the Ladik, they also had the traffic that there are no cars allowed, so they had only human transport, like bicycle or by foot or by ox cars, so on. Or you just say it's okay, I'm happy with the housing is made in a sustainable way, or goes it beyond that?
Yes, very good question. It is an holistic vision, so every aspect of human life is integrated, from agriculture to artcraft to the way we build, the way we live together. So architecture, because this is maybe the easiest, you see, example to understand, and it has a huge impact. All the aspects of life are integrated, so mobility, energy, how we maintain and how we support from the water point of view, from the fundamental resources, water, energy, and food, how we support is very important. And all this is coming to, let's say, a self-sufficient approach. How we can create our food, how we can create our energy, how we can create all we need to support our needs.
Very good idea.
This
I wish you good luck and good success in this, realizing that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.